Hey guys, and welcome back to African Ambitions with me, NG Paradox. Just want to point out as well to you guys, actually this is the first part I'm recording since I released the first part of this series. So all the parts you've seen up until this point were all recorded in one go. So if in the last couple of parts I was a little bit tired or sounded a bit groggy, or maybe didn't pay attention, that is why. I was probably extremely tired by that point, because I recorded quite a lot. But I just was really enjoying Holy Fury, and I wanted to get enough videos for you guys over those next few days because I had to go and travel. It was my wife's birthday, so we had to go somewhere and we had no internet or anything like that. So I couldn't even look at your guys' comments. So please don't think I wasn't reading your guys' comments. I couldn't do anything because I'd already recorded everything and I've literally had no internet until yesterday when I got back home, and we're back to recording today. So just thought I'd let you guys know about that. I have been reading your comments since I got back, and just want to make sure you guys remind you that there are reasons why I didn't do certain stuff. Everyone kept saying, why was I not raiding? Well, the thing is that, you know, a lot of the provinces around here have literally no money. It's desert, you know? It's all desert. It's actually, I think that's actually gone up since last time I checked. But it's literally like all desert. Oh, that's actually pretty good, but it's not next to us. We can only raid the provinces next to us. We're not Vikings. We can't travel anywhere and get money from boats. I mean, where are we going to sail in the desert? But yeah, I guess we could sail in. You could sail in Lake Chad. But yeah, there's not really many places for us to go and raid money for. Also, the places next to us all had large armies. We have only been strong because of allies, really. And so, if we raid anyone, they just raise their men and kill all our men. Then I have no men, other places declare war, and we die. So that was why, there was always a reason why I didn't do it. So please don't think I was trying to annoy you guys by not answering your comments and not actually taking notes of that. I thought I did explain it during the video, at least once or twice, but I do apologize for that. People talk about other things like, why did I not take a concubine for my father's character? And the reason for that is because I don't like to always do the same thing whenever I play. So if I'm playing a guy who can take concubines, I say, well, he'll get his first marriage, he'll look for that, but he'll take on a concubine if he meets someone that he likes, and he's like, okay, I want her as a concubine, or there's someone like in the dungeon, like an enemy, something that can be fun as a concubine. And we did have one girl who was in jail I was thinking about using as a concubine, but she ended up being useful for something else. So yeah, I didn't want to particularly just on purpose look for a concubine. I know I was complaining about not having a son, but thanks to the inheritance laws in this game, for our place, you know, the agnatic cognatic eldership, having a son wasn't exactly necessary. It would have been nice, and you know, because I'm British, you know, we just like to complain sometimes for no reason. But I was actually perfectly fine. It wasn't a big deal. Now this inheritance thing is still puzzled me. Women can inherit, but only if there are no eligible males. That doesn't work. Either this was written wrong, or it's actually bugged, and for some reason women can inherit even though there are eligible males. So I still don't really know what's going on there. People have been saying as well to vote for the other people, you know, vote for their person they're voting for so they won't vote for them. I could do that, but I didn't really particularly want to do that just because it felt a bit like, you know, you're playing the AI. But then again, I guess, you know, a leader who knows that her people hate her, maybe she would do that on purpose. So you could say also it's down to the leader, they would know that. We'll see what happens though. If I do choose Farbus Rashida, what would actually happen? Who would they vote for? You know, would they vote for my son? It just makes the most sense, doesn't he? But yeah, so that was just a few things. I know there's some other things people were commenting about, but please do realize, guys, there are reasons why I do or do not do stuff. I do know the mechanics of the game. It's just my personal opinion. I'm not a mini-maxer. I just play because I like to immerse myself in RP in certain ways. Still obviously playing the game, but not, you know, too in detail. I do know there are trade zones here in Africa, as you can see. It's mostly going through the south, though, and our land was up here before. Obviously, now we do have that in there, but, you know, building a trade zone would probably cost me quite a bit of gold, and gold, again, was something we were trying to keep hold of until we got the High Lordship. But, yes, just want to throw that out there. Same thing with the CB for subjugation. I could have subjugated one of the, you know, high chiefs over here and taken his title, but I wasn't 100% sure if that's how it would work. I didn't want to waste our subjugation CB because we only get one chance to use it. So instead I wanted to use it on the south, which I think worked out quite well. But yes, let's move away from all these things about past videos and stuff. I say, just want to let you guys know I have been reading since I got back. And now that I'm back, I should be able to keep up to date on everything. But we need to get these holy sites. We've got one now. We want these other 2. For now, we can't attack Songhai because we are allied to them. We will get it. Probably when I die, we can use a subjugation CB on them and take everything potentially. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. It depends. But we need to get Jimmy next. So Macari would be the next target. Currently, they are in the defensive pact against us because we are threatening, but they're the only one in it. So I think we should just go straight in. We could use forced vassalization or border dispute. Border dispute would upset people because it would be an unjust war, so let's go forced vassalization then. And we'll just do that. We'll call on our allies. How many men does she have? 400. So we could pretty much win that just with our allies. So I'll call our allies in, and we'll get them to handle it. We don't need to raise our men, you know. They're fine. We don't need to waste our good soldiers. Let our vassals use their soldiers, so that way they get hurt. We'll sit back in our nice, lovely home. Ah, the High Chiefess is Mao. For the Chiefess of Air, we shall rise up. The new power of Central Africa is here. The Dawa tribe, who used to just be the small little tribe in the desert, is now full-on high chief. Obviously, Ghana over here, though, is the big power in Africa right now. They're pretty big. Actually, how many men does he have overall? 4,000 vassal allied troops. That's a lot. But now they're voting for Elder Aisha. So, okay, so if I vote for her, they go for Aisha, my sister. Now, her marshal, she is a warrior born. And actually, this might be better because Rashida is married to Songhai. If, you know, we become her, we might not be able to attack them because they might have a non-aggression pact. So actually having Aisha become the choice for High Chiefess might be better. Also, her marshal is amazing. Then again, she's possessed, so people might not like her. But then again, they're voting for her. So there you go. Those are the 2 choices then. I think we should go for her then. She would be a pretty awesome High Chief. Though obviously I would like my son. Ah, Tanko. It should be you. It should be you. If it worked like it said it worked, it should be fine, but apparently not. Now our allies? Okay. They are in a little bit of trouble there, but the rest of the allies are coming in now. They should be able to get there and help out. This shouldn't be a problem at all. We shouldn't be concerned. Just defeat them, kill them, and then Jimmy, I'm going to guess the D is silent. Then Jimmy is the next one to take down, and it is done. The acquaintance Sultan. Your name was Sultan. That was your name. Your name was just Sultan. Okay, fine. His name is just Sultan. What? He obviously, his family had high ambitions for him, I guess. They were really hoping he'd become a sultan, but it was not meant to be, and they've now taken Macari. It is done. The war is dusted off, and it is mine. We are threatening once again. Vassal inheritance 1, and she... Wow. Okay, most of her family are dead. Vanished without a trace. Wait, what? Is this like the whole family? No, okay, the first 2 didn't. Venomous snake bites by a stray arrow. What is this? What has been going on with your family? Wow, the Sao family have just... Okay, I don't really know what to think there, but the heir would be a Zigzid. Now, a Zigzid used to control this, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did. There we go, the Zigzid family. Okay, so they might inherit. That could be a problem. Luckily, she is young. Hopefully, she can just get older and have babies. Now, Jimmy has 1,300 men. So he's actually got quite a few soldiers currently. If I declare war, we can't do forced vassalization. I don't have enough prestige. We could do border dispute, but I'm not in a hurry right now, so we'll leave it. I don't have that many men. Then again, if Songhai comes, we would get their 800 men as well. It would be good. I wish we could get another ally. Ghana, please, become my ally. If you become our ally, it'll be perfect. I mean, having a non-aggression pact with Ghana is definitely going to be the plan for now, I think. You know, because if we take Songhai, it would be good to take that and then have Ghana as our ally so they don't attack us, at least a non-aggression pact. That's something we need to concern ourselves with. We do not want to fight amongst ourselves. We need the moral authority to stay high. That's what we need. I mean... Okay, not stay high. It's not high at all right now, but we need to get it higher. You know, because we're very close to getting all 3 places. And actually, if I'm doing that, we might as well also build up at least an Earth hill fort. But then again, I want money so we can create a kingdom title. There's so many things I want to do. It's really difficult. Let's go for an Earth. Let's at least go for the first one, I think, for now. We're making such little money still, right now. It's not going to make a big difference, but yeah. Culture advances. What do we want? We could go for religious customs, because we are trying to go religious. I do try and pick a technology maybe based upon what we either need, is either what we need, or something that's more sort of RP. Noble customs, maybe we might have that. Popular, probably not. I don't think we're very united. Majesty, yeah, we're probably not that majestic, are we? Tolerance, I don't sure if we're very tolerant right now. And legalism. Legalism's normally quite a good one to get early on. So, I think noble customs, though, because that will make feudal, vassal, opinion. But these guys technically aren't feudal, are they? So, I guess it wouldn't matter. Yeah, I guess it's only if you're in actual feudal society, I would assume. So actually, noble customs might not be useful, because it might not actually work for us technically, because we're just chiefs and tribes, small tribes brought together by the majesty of the High Chiefess. That's all that we are. We're a ramshackle bunch. Let's go for legalism then. Let's try and get the legal rules up in our lands here in Air. Head towards some, sort of civil society for the future. Yakufu has been going around Dara praising Tanko, claiming that he'd make a much better High Chief than I do. Well, that I agree. Tanko would be very good, and he probably would be better. And people are actually voting for him. Ooh. Okay. So Tanko actually might be able to slip in. But if I vote for him, people probably vote out, because let's have a quick look. They don't like... This guy actually is pleased. Huh. So a couple are actually pretty happy, but not all of them. So yeah, that one that's okay is voting for Tanko. So the ones actually okay with me, they're voting for Tanko anyway. Okay, so we'll leave it as it is then. Okay, so because they like me, I guess they think they're going to vote for my son. They hopefully think that's a good idea. We can't declare war on you, of course. We're allies. In the future, though, hopefully we'll. In the future as well, I think maybe we should become allies with the southern African tribes. So try and become allies with the West. We'll try and become allies with all the tribes of the West to keep Africa together, so then we can attack the other religious people. Now, going north might not be a good idea. Maghreb does have quite a few men, though they are losing that war. Yeah, they are losing the war by 33%, so they're probably going to lose a lot of men, but in the future, I think they normally have quite a lot of men. We may want to just come over here, and we can fight these guys, because they only have a few men, like 400 men. Yeah, and then 300 extra maybe. So we could probably go over there and try and fight them, and we could try and raise moral authority by going that way. That's what I'm thinking. It's early morning, and you're at the shrine dedicated to Ayur. Deep in prayer, you hear soft footsteps behind you. Who could it be at this hour? It is Khadija. As it turns out, you exchange some pleasantries, and soon you'll find yourself in a full-fledged conversation. We should talk more. We could become friends. I think the High Chiefess would like a friend or two, She may be a bit, attachful. She may attach a bit too much to people, but, she does want some friends. We still have that lovely painting as well. Is now tributary to Asmar. Okay, due to the inheritance between them. And that's... Okay. So, Canaan. So, he is now taken over from his father. Yeah, he just died, and he stayed a vassal to us. Okay, good to see. Peasant revolts and stuff. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. As long as they stay tributary, as long as they pay me gold, we don't care. They can have our protection, of course. Canaan needs us, but we will need to eat those up at some point, because like I said, we want to get over here. So that would be the ultimate goal. If they ever break free, we will attack them straight away and take all those lands. But, Amari, what do you like? You do like intrigue. Yeah, he likes intrigue. And he's best at intrigue, so that works out very well for him. There we go. Done and dusted. How are you guys doing? You're still in that war in the north. Rains have been plentiful and great for harvest in the area surrounding Dara. Some of the locals cannot even remember a time when the weather was causing them trouble. Let them hold a festival. We'd gain piety, monthly piety. We don't have much gold right now, so let's not do that. He's known as the Milk Drinker. King Zigzid, the Milk Drinker. Of course he is. Of course he is. That's why that's why he's part of the nation that's bent the knee to our high chiefess. Of course he is. There's still a lot of men, but I think we could take care of them. He has an ally. Yuri. Okay. So they're actually allies. It was only 800 men, but that would... Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So he's got an ally involved. We could just do border dispute, but I just don't want to upset people. I think we'll wait. We're gonna leave it for now. We don't need to be in a rush, you know, until we can take Songhai. There's no rush to get the other religious site until we can definitely get both. My magnificent cat curled up in its favourite spot by the window last night. I think now that maybe it knew it did not have long left in this world, at least it went peacefully. The funeral shall be set in the garden, where it loved to play. I shall invite the whole court to celebrate the adventurous life of my... That sounds like the High Chiefess. You know, she's crazy affectionate. You know, she's very sort of romantic, as we said before. So I can imagine her just inviting everyone and, like, giving off, like, these really ridiculous remarks, like how she was closer to her cat than she was her husband. That type of thing. Or... that cat was possessed, always giving me the stink eye. You order the remains of the cat to be burnt at the stake. Now that sounds hilarious. But a lunatic might do that, but I don't think her as a lunatic, you know, because she's content, gregarious. I think she's going to be more like this. She loved the cat. She's very close to it, I think. That's how I saw her relationship with her cat. And so she's become charitable. Okay. That can be good. You know, people might like that, you know. Our elders might be happy, no? Oh, a few different votes going... Oh! Okay, it's pretty split now. If I vote... Let's say if I vote for Tanko. Would that put it over the edge? Yes! Tanko is the heir! Excellent. But our alliance is broken down. What happened? The Farbus of Songhai died in suspicious circumstances. Someone killed the Farbus of Songhai, ending our alliance. And so his son, who is not the son of my sister, has taken over. Well, the Zua kind of lost a good ally, but we've lost an ally now as well. Okay. Declare war. We can claim Songhai, but that would not be useful for me, really. I'll just give her land. And her child would be... Okay, them. We'd just be giving them that. That would be ridiculous. There's no need for that. Border dispute, again. Our people would not be happy with us doing that. And we're still one place away. So really what we need to wait for is for me to die. And I can do the subjugation CB on the whole thing. But until then, that's a problem. You have a new heir. Oh, they've actually... Okay, they've turned against me. Are you kidding me right now? Really, they all the others that were voting for other people before got together and decided to be annoying. Okay, let's see if we can get one person. Like this guy doesn't hate me that. My own husband. Come on, husband. 50. Okay, I can't afford 15 gold. Can you be my champion, husband? Go on, be my champion. Come on. Be our champion. And our bowman. There you go. Maybe then he'd be willing to vote. There we go. Okay, so we got that sorted. My son is the heir. We need to keep an eye on that then. Now, that makes me not want to attack Jimmy, because it will upset people. If I go for the border dispute, that's going to upset people. Yeah. The opinion of landed characters of your religious group in your realm, the realm of Chief Adam, changed by -15. Now, how many of these chieftains are actually chiefs? None of them. So then none of them are landed. It said landed, yeah? I'm pretty sure it said landed. So we might actually be okay. But he does have an ally, and I don't, actually. That's actually a good point. I don't have an ally. So even if we wanted to, we'd not be able to do it. But let me just check that again. He said landed. Religious group. Yeah. Okay, so they're not landed, so that's fine. Okay, I think we could do it. We just need an ally. He's got 1,300 men. And then he's allied to these guys of 800 men. So we need quite a few more men because I don't have that many. I've got 800. Potential vassal allies, though, do give me quite a lot, but that's if they actually bother to come help, which I don't think they will. Ghana. Now that we're no longer allied to Songhai, you still would not do it. Thanks. Okay, well, we do have a son. How about you? Would you join me? Would you join us? I could release him as a tributary. But yes, he has a son that's already married. Brothers are all dead. Okay, let's go for these guys in. Tenga. 900 men. He has a daughter that's already getting married. He has a second daughter. 13 years old. That could work. What about with Tanko? Yes. Okay. So we could get a girl there. The other girl is the Great Pox. We don't want to marry her. Okay, we don't want to marry that one. Manding. So that one has 900. This guy's 1,600. Okay. He has a daughter. She's a bit too young. She's a bit too young for me. Though he does have a couple of sons. 2 years old. Could we get... Do we have any young girls? Like 4? I guess that could work. My daughter. But he would not do it. Okay. What about you guys then? 900. Do you have any vassals? No. 500. Okay. I think, yeah, Tenga would make the most sense to bring in. Okay, we'll go for that one then. I will marry your daughter to my son. And that way then my son can have babies. And everyone will be happy. Once we have the alliance. Then we'll attack Jimmy. Once I die, we'll subjugate Songhai through my son. And my son will be the man to reform the African faith, hopefully. Maybe not. We'd have to obviously get the moral authority up, which who knows if he'll be able to do that. Okay, it is done. Let's travel. Let's go. We don't have enough prestige yet. Okay, that one then. We're doing it. It will be done. Let's go. War's begun. The second holy site shall be mine. Call in the vassals. Could you come and join us? Could you come join us? And done. So probably our best bet is to go and take down this guy first. Because he's probably going to go join them. So we probably want to go take him out first. I'll answer some of my obligations. Thank you, everyone. A couple of them did not join us, but that's fine. We'll have to make do. A few of them did not join us, but that's fine. My vassals do not love me. But they will come join us. You did not take a side. Thank you. Okay, well, looks like they're not taking a side after all. And we have a new heir. See, so that did seem to upset someone. Yes, it did upset someone. Let's see what we can get here. You hate me -6. We might be able to fix that. -1. Okay. She likes me. 19. Okay. 20. Okay, the priest then. Let's give you something. Send a gift. Send a gift. That seems like too much, doesn't it? Grant landed title. I can't give him anything. I could seduce him. We could seduce him. That would hopefully... we'll try that. We'll give her Master of the Blade, because she is a great warrior anyway. Maybe that'll make her happy. Then we'll try and seduce the priest. Let's do it. I can imagine her doing it. She's going to seduce him for political intrigues. For her own son's future. She's willing to do it. He will be mine. I mean, this is what we were made for, you know? We're here to just seduce him. Okay, we'll go this way. His army does not seem to be there. They seem to be up north fighting in the war. So we should be okay. If we get all our men there, we can take them out pretty easily. So, okay, nothing to be worried about. You're bent low over your correspondence, struggling to stay focused and to keep your eyes open when your husband enters. He crosses the room and inspects the correspondence over your shoulder. Perhaps a fresh pair of eyes might prove helpful, dear wife. Perhaps you are right. You don't think I can handle this on my own? Well, she is charitable, content, gregarious. Yeah, perhaps you're right, my dear husband. Maybe I should take on your advice. And my son is the heir. There we go. Your husband has received an education in diplomacy like yourself, so he quickly grasps the nuances of the problem as you explain it. The two of you set to work, discussing and comparing phrasing. Suomba is a most competent diplomat. Within the hour, you have laid the groundwork for a promising solution. A brilliant idea, Suomba. Have you any additional suggestions? Let's retire to the bedchamber, my dear. Well, she is lustful. Yeah, let's retire to the bedchamber, my dear. We never get to spend time together in the bedchamber, my dear. Okay, who is going to be leading these men? Defensive packs. Okay, obviously my sister should be leading them. Mustafa, my father's real only boy. Ah, Mustafa. That is him, yeah? Let me just check. There's no other Mustafa in our realm. Yeah, that is him. Just making sure. My current occupation simply leaves me no time to chase the priest. There is no rush. There is no rush. You know, we've got my son. Looks like he's going to be getting it anyway. Someone inherited some stuff. That's fine. Ooh, Zamfara was killed. Okay. So he's now taken over. Now, he's a powerful guy. He's a powerful guy indeed. We might need to keep him happy. We could give him the chancellorship. That would make him happy. Let's give him that. There we go. Look at that. He's now happy. Perfect. Fabricate a claim would be better. It would be a justifiable war then. So how about you go see if you can fabricate a claim. We'll see if we can slowly get there. Because who knows, I might live forever. Apparently the Great Pox is not killing me off just yet. So if I keep living, you know, we're going to want to try and get it as quickly as possible. But I don't know how we're going to get the moral authority up. That's my major concern. There's no rush. Okay, all the men are here. Okay, we can see the enemies over here. We got enough men here now. It's fine. It's fine. Once we take Jimmy, the war is over. The High Chiefess takes a second holy site. There's no rush. And we need a new steward. Now, Tanko would make a good steward. So, Tanko, my son, you will be the next ruler. So, you need to sit on the council and see what you can do. Settle the tribe. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Build a legend. Build up my legend. Do that for now. We've almost got this, though. Come on, Jimmy. And we got 31%. There's a little bit more. We can assault. I think we could get that, probably. We're just under 10%. There we go. 100% done. And the war is over. The lands are mine. We'll disband. Look at that air. Look at our name. Our name is massive. We're not even that powerful, really, but our name is massive. Just going across the deserts. So next is Songhay. If I could die, it'll be perfect. If I die and we become Tanko, that's perfect, because you can just use the subjugation CB on Songhay. They would be powerful. That would be the only thing. So we do need to try and create some titles. We do need to try and create a kingdom title. That would be a nice thing for us to do. Then again, if I subjugate them, they wouldn't be that strong, would they? Because they would lose their high lordship. Yeah. Actually, so yeah, it would work out, actually, being a high chief right now. Okay. I made sure to attend this minor event in Kano tribe so I could seduce the priest. We've been dancing and conversing all night, and he's clearly responding to my advances. Meet in my room, my lord. Leave him yearning for more. I'm affirmed. Now I can end this. Meet in my room, my lord. Just gonna go straight in. I sure know how to cajole men. Sharef and I spent the night making sweet illicit love in his bed. I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless. I hope. Vidi vici veni. Love him and leave him. Let our love grow. No, it's not actual love, is it? It's not actual love. I just wanted to see, though, how does that affect his opinion? Subjugated, okay, declared unjust war. Attracted, there you go, plus 25. It worked. Seduction focus, okay, sex appeal. Okay, so it seems to have worked out. There we go. We gave him a good night, so he knew who, he knew what I wanted. So my son should inherit. Other than that, we're going to end this part here. We're back in just a bit to continue our quest to reform the African faith. Looking at the rest of the world, though, some little interesting things going on. You know, lovely little Novgorod up here in the Russia area. Pretty nice. Down here looks a bit of a mess, though, right now. Who is actually in charge of this? Helios. Helios. Duke Mafios Botanitus? Very interesting place. And if we go look at Iceland, I had a quick look at this before. You see that our Cathars and government, it's a theocracy. The whole of Iceland is a theocracy. Look at this. Priests. Priests everywhere. And they're of the Cathar faith. I have no idea what's going on in Iceland right now. Religious ridiculousness right now in Iceland. But yeah, we'll be back next time, guys. I hope you will join me for our continued search to reform the faith. Hopefully we could try it and get the moral authority up. But yeah, see you guys then.